Hi there. I'm Katherine Taylor, the lawyer for business owners. In a couple previous videos, I've explained what the difference is between the principal office for a company and the resident agent for a company. And I've also explained what addresses can be used for a principal office. Today, I'm going to explain what a resident agent is, who can be a resident agent, and what addresses can be used for the resident agent. Okay, so first, what is the resident agent? Sometimes called a registered agent in certain states, the resident agent or the registered agent is a person, or it can also be a company, a formed entity itself that has a location within the state in which your company is registered. That person, if it's a person, has to be at least 18 years of age or older and has to have an address within Maryland. And of course, if it's a company or a corporation, it has to be registered in Maryland and have its own address in Maryland. Okay, so what is the purpose of a resident agent? In short, every state wants every entity that's registered in that state to have an address where if somebody sues that company, that person or the company can be served with a summons or a complaint. In short, that's pretty much certainly in Maryland, this almost the sole reason for a resident agent. So when you register your business to do business in a state, that state is going to make sure that if you cause some problems, if if an employee of yours hurt somebody during the course of their work, then if there is a claim against the business, your business can be found and can be served within that state. Okay, so who can serve as a resident agent? I've said either an individual or a registered entity itself. So you could have a corporation actually serving as a resident agent. We recommend to our clients many times that they use corporate resident agents because of for the following reasons. An individual serving as a resident agent is completely fine. In fact, you can serve as your own resident agent for your own entity, and you can actually use your home address. But think of it this way. If, let's say you're on vacation and your company gets sued, and the subpoena or the summons is actually served via certified mail to your home address. Well, if you're on vacation and you don't get that mail, then it may be too late by the time you get it to actually answer that complaint. So that is a really good reason to have a corporate resident agent, because that corporate resident agent is going to maintain an office within the state. It's going to be staffed pretty much 9 to 5. And any mail or any service of process received by that resident agent will immediately be scanned and sent to you because you've registered with that registered agent to have them send you correspondence. It can get really complicated because there are different requirements for principal office and resident agent. But if you have any questions, give us a call, put a comment in the comments below, and always please subscribe so you can continue to get all of these tips for business owners. Thank you.